Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Prodigy here. This is my first video on my channel. Now, I have had successful channels before that reached up to 300 to 500 subs, but I decided to start off fresh and not just go on those channels. So I decided to make a brand new channel simply for, I guess you could say, a road to nothing, but not necessarily because I have a bunch of items. I'm a big bettor on sites like CSGO Jackpot and stuff. So I switched all my knives and my dragon lords and everything to my main account, and this is currently my Smurf that I'm on. So I have a bunch of garbage skins which I'm probably going to trade up or maybe just give away to you guys. I don't know. Maybe every video we'll give away 5 skins. Who knows? We'll think about it depending on how big we grow. So the first video I want to talk about is betting advice, you could say. So we have 2 games that I bet on so far. Property versus Hellraisers, and then we have Rocket versus Kaz. Now, Property versus Hellraisers, I went in Hellraisers' favor because overall they're just a much better team, and I don't see them losing. I feel like the odds are a little slanted. It should be, in my opinion, 80 to 20, maybe 85 to 15. It shouldn't be anywhere near 67 to 33, simply because Property just, I don't feel like they match Hellraisers at all. So I just went, I didn't go full in, but I went in with 20 bucks on Hellraisers. I wouldn't go higher than that because it's not worth the risk, but 20 bucks is a good amount to go in with a decent potential reward back of $11. So like I said, Hellraisers, I feel like they're gonna win. And now Rocket versus Kaz. This one, it took me at least 30 minutes of researching to come up with my opinion. Now I finalized with going with Rocket simply because although I feel like they're a 50-50 team. I feel like Kaz and Rocket personally are even teams. Although Rocket hasn't been doing good recently, like they had a horrible upset yesterday against a team that they shouldn't have lost to. I feel like they're going to come back today with vengeance and play as hard as they ever had before. Kaz, on the other hand, they're a great team, don't get me wrong, but they have, I think, 1 to 2 players that are out today that are not going to play. So they're going to be replaced with not great players, but decent players. So, and another thing that favors Rocket is that they're going to be playing on Dust 2 and Cash. Those are the first 2 maps. And Dust 2 for Rocket is just completely, it's just an amazing map for them in general. Like they haven't lost, or maybe one loss. I don't, but their win to lose ratio on Dust 2 is just crazy compared to Kaz. So I feel like Rocket's gonna take Dust 2 easy, and then Cash, like I said, another amazing map for Rocket. So I don't feel like this is gonna go. I feel like this is definitely going to be a 2-0 in Rocket, maybe a 2-1. I just don't see them losing this one at all. So I'm just going to show you guys one bet, because this is my Smurf, like I said. I'm going to show you guys one bet that I have made before, Nexus versus Noble. I bet on Noble, I bet huge, and I ended up winning a knife and a boom. So far we're 1-1 in bets, meaning we haven't lost, but I feel like these 2 bets, I feel like they're going to be in my favor and I'm going to win them. But like I said, I'm crossing my fingers, knock on wood. I hope that I didn't jinx it because I feel like both of these are really good bets. And yeah, so I will be back, guys, and I will show you whether I won or not. So just stay tuned. Hey guys, what's up? We are back, and I just wanted to let you guys know I have won both of the games, the Hellraiser game and the Rocket game. Rocket ended up winning 2-0. They beat Kaz 2-0. The first map, which was Cash, ended up being, it was sort of a close game because Kaz took a quick lead against Rocket, but then Rocket ended up coming back and winning. And then Dust 2, no, actually I think it was a 2-0, then Dust 2, they just completely demolished them. So 2-0 coming from Rocket. And then Hellraisers versus Property, my point of view on Property has completely changed after that game because I can see that they are a contending team. They are pretty dominant when they play. Good teamwork, and Hellraisers ended up winning the first game by I think 2-3 rounds. The second game was an overtime, which they lost. And the third round, they ended up starting off, Hellraisers started off 7-0, and then Property came back 7-6. And then, no, it was 10-5 at half. So I think Hellraisers went 7-0. Then Property won 5 rounds in a row. Then Hellraisers closed it out with the last 3. So at halftime, 10-5. Then they went into T-side, and Hellraisers just completely went off, and it ended up being like 16-6, 16-7 final score. So I'll show you guys my wins right now. I'm 3 for 3, as you guys can see. So on the Rocket versus Kaz game, we ended up winning a Factory New Tatter, a Worm God, a Tech9 Isaac, and an Abyss. This goes for around $5. We have $1 right here, and yeah, nothing really big, but hey, a win's a win. Now for this Property versus HR, I didn't look at the wins yet, so we can go check it out together. Alright, so we ended up winning. Nice. The stat track, M4A1S Basilic, another Worm God, a Boreal Forest, and a Forest DD Pat. So it was a good amount of wins, I could say. We ended up winning. We ended up walking out with profit. So I also betted on fan-sided or flip-sided. I don't know why I said fan-sided. Flip-sided 3 versus Infinity G. Whatever my returns were, I just went in again. And I felt really confident.
St. Jude is working to drive the overall survival rate for childhood cancer to 90% in the next decade. And we will...
Sorry for that, guys. I wanted to see the score, but I don't think the game actually started yet. But so we ended up making a lot of profit today. Well, not a lot of profit. We ended up making, let's say, $15 or so, which is pretty good. So I'll show you guys another recap one last time. So right here we ended up making $5, and then right here was another 10. So overall $15, and the other game is not that important. So because if I win, I'll win like $2, so it's not really worth showing. But if I bet on Method versus SKDC or Lunatic versus Wowsa, I haven't heard of this team yet, but I will definitely let you guys know. And these games are going to be longer, best of 5, so I may not bet on them. I don't know, but I will certainly bet tomorrow, and I will let you guys know. So stay tuned till tomorrow, guys. If you did enjoy, please smack that like button down below for more videos like this. If you did like it, just let me know. Comment down below saying good video, or I'll definitely be doing more if I get a lot of support. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.